let me ask you, like, right now, like Megan Thee Stallion, she's hot, right? And she's from Houston. But in my opinion, I feel like, she abandoned the city to go over to Hollywood and, run behind Rock Nation, whatever. But I feel like if she was like home, like, if Houston was still home and or whatever, and or she ain't fall out with homeboy and them, and she ain't disrespect Jay Prince, that she would have the torch right now that will give y'all the torch back. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like she ain't bringing up no artists from Houston right now. She not really collaborating with none of the vets from Houston right now, and she got the torch. She even got the torch for the female rappers alone. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So she got the opportunity to bring the city up, and she's wasting the spotlight that she got right now on being, running behind Beyonce, and and to me it's like, look, all right, you got the song with Beyonce. She ain't do the video with you. She ain't perform with you at the BET Awards. You know what I'm saying? You abandon your people. You go out here in Hollywood, you get shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think if she was still rocking with Carl and he got Prince behind him in the dark, that a nigga would even think about shooting her. Not saying that everybody's scared of this nigga, but a nigga ain't gonna shoot her thinking, yo, she got some big brothers. Only reason a nigga would shoot her or even pull a gun or even slap her is because they know she ain't got no protection. You know what I'm saying? The livest nigga would even think about slapping a nigga if she got a live wire brother. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I look at that situation and I'm like, I feel like she borderline pulled a groupie move and ran over there because of the star power when she could have been a big fish in a small pond back at home than to be out there in Hollywood with everybody. And she got it's so much knowledge with you, with Chameleonaire, with Jay Prince, with Paul Wall, with on the independent level. Like, you got all these brains, these niggas and niggas done touch the major labels too. Like, she could have been a monster back home, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I just say that to say that I feel like she got the torch for the city right now, and she ain't with the city.
Well, artists got their own path. You know what I'm saying? It's more like the way I feel like some people outgrow their hometown. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta goddamn go spread your wings. It's different circumstances. Like I know people on both sides, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Carl, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Megan like that, but I respect what she do for H Town. You feel me? And I salute anybody from H Town
Right.
and work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But the way I look at it like everybody got their own path, you know what I'm saying? And you only can do so much in your hometown. And everybody, they idolize who they idolize, and the way I feel about it, like picture this, like B didn't do the video or nothing like that, but put it like this: Snoop Dogg, he did the Game Over remix for me. I
Mhm.
ain't asked him to do the video or nothing like that, but I ain't gonna feel no way that he didn't do the video. Sometimes it's like nigga just gotta be grateful for what he got, cause nigga
Yeah.
ain't have to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
like how can I look at somebody and be like, hey, you gave me a steak, but you ain't give me no potatoes and dessert. Like nigga, you gotta be thankful for the steak. So, but as far as the torch, I mean, she got it for H Town. Whether she moved to Hong Kong or L.A., she got it. And if she choose to bring somebody up, that's fine. But if she don't, at the end of the day, self preservation, the first law of nature. And she came in this bitch as a solo act, nigga. And hey, it is what it is. So whatever she do, I hope her and Carl get that shit together and put out some music and put out the albums, fulfill a contract, man. And people can go their separate ways or whatever, man. Finish the business and do your thing. Put on for H time. That's how I look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to stay out of people's business and shit like that. But I pray and hope they work that shit out and shit get to the bag, man. That's it.
Right. Yeah. Well, when you're a public figure and you do public business, it's public shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stay out of people's business, but I ain't in the business. I'm just saying from a perspective of an independent nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you got all this knowledge around you, yeah, everybody. Peter moved the Calabasas, but look what he did for New Orleans. You get what I'm saying? All his videos, all his shit was where? New Orleans. But he wasn't living there until he moved back and got the little compound and everything. But the thing is, you ain't got it. It ain't where you at, is where you from. But I'm saying capitalize off the moment, because the moment comes and go. And the ones first time you do something wrong or that they don't agree with, you clip like Nicki. You get what I'm saying? So the difference between a lot of people is you got the mindset of a worker, and you got the mindset of a boss.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, sis, get the mindset of a boss. You got a lot of niggas around you, and you got a lot of talent right there. You can build yourself up in a career, and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? Or you could build yourself up and be Lil Wayne and go get Nicki, go get Drake. You get what I'm saying? And then when your flame is out, look what the fuck Drake is still doing. You get what I'm saying? Look how long Nicki run was, and Wayne fell back. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing his music, and you got a lot of people out here that don't want to put people in position like that because they scared that the other artists might get bigger than them.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot of people that they don't want to put nobody on, and then you got people that just they focused on them and they've been through a lot, and a lot of people get to their breaking point. Like just sometimes we don't see everything people do, whether it's charity or whether it's people.
Right.
It's just kind of like, hey, sometimes people get to that breaking point. Like, look, man, I didn't hear 100 motherfuckers and only one of them here.
Right.
I'm tunnel vision, but that's the difference between people like us. No matter the situation we in, we're gonna figure out something to do. You know what I'm saying? We know how to adjust our price. We know how to speak for ourselves. We know it's a time to be a wolf and it's a time to be a sheep, man. And that's why I take pride in collaborating with a lot of these newer artists. Like as an OG, I ain't one of the motherfuckers that sit back and be like, look at all the youngsters, they all using auto-tune and ain't talking about nothing. Nah, it's some youngsters that's using auto-tune that's actually talking about some shit that punchlines, So, I work with the youth. I talk to them. I don't talk at them. You know what I'm saying? I collaborate with them. I give them game. And then they fuck my head up sometimes and be like, man, I know your freestyle. Like I interviewed Peso the other day, man, Latino rapper, Mexican, man. And he was just like, man, bro, I grew up jamming your freestyles. My uncles put me. So it's just crazy that the same way I got put on A-Ball, MJG and UGK and Sade and Kenny G and Pac and Biggie and Big L, like by older people. Some of these people, these youngsters, teenagers and 21, 22, whatever, they know who the fuck I am. And they might not know me for my biggest record. They know me for a freestyle I did on the DJ Screw documentary, man. So, I think it's dope that we use our platform, to not only do shit for people our age and older, but